everybody, this is Andrew Fish, PDGA number 58320, and a member of Team Discraft for the 2018 season. I'm super excited to be on Team Discraft, and today I'm going to show you what's in my bag. I've been carrying this upper park bag for about 4 months since my last bag was stolen. I didn't in the bag, and now it's obsolete. So here we are. I'm a responsible disc golfer, so the first thing that I put in my bag is a PDGA rule book and the course rule sheet for whatever tournament I'm playing that weekend. I also have a pen and a mini. My mini has a turtle on it because I like turtles. I also always have water and snacks because I don't know how long it's going to take to get through a round. And then I also have rain gear. Often I'll carry an umbrella, even if I think it might not rain, but preparation is really important to me so that when I'm on the course, I can only focus on disc golf. Additionally, I carry 3 towels with me. One is always in a waterproof bag. That way it stays dry until it's absolutely essential. The other 2, constant rotation, drying off discs, keeping my hands clean, whatever. That's the business stuff. Now with the discs. I've got a couple utility discs that kind of go in and out of the bag. One is a Nuke OS. I like to use this on open courses. This kind of comes into play when I think it's going to be windy. When I'm playing in the woods, this one's not in the picture at all. I also have a Z Flick. This is ideal for throwing flick rollers or really overstable flick or backhand shots. I also use it for thumbers, whether it's touchy or trying for distance. My big distance stable discs are forces. I carry one Z Force and one ESP Force. These get a lot of work on a course like Warwick, where I am right now, or on something like Fox Run Meadows from Worlds. These are great for throwing forehand or backhand. They go a long way, but they always finish to the left if you're throwing backhands. Going a little less stable but still fast, I carry 2 Z cranks. The idea with these is just to be able to get max distance while not throwing as hard, or by being able to get over hyzer flips or throw anhyzers with them. The pink one I'll also use for some rollers if I want it to go a long way, stay cutty, but get over at the end. One really fun disc on the absolute opposite end of the stability spectrum than that Nuke OS or Flick is the Z Thrasher. This is the first run. I've been throwing it for about a year, and I really like this disc in particular because when I'm in a weird stance up against a tree, can't get full power on a shot, forehand or backhand, I can still get really good glide and distance out of this disc. I highly recommend a Z Thrasher for rollers, for air shots that hyzer flip, or if you're looking to add, a little extra distance in an open field. One of Discraft's new discs for this year is the Vulture. I've got 3 in the bag right now. 2 are test flight, and 1 is a Big Z. This Big Z one is an absolute hog. It wants to finish hard left if I'm throwing a backhand, but I'll also use these for forehands. Really comfortable with this disc up to about 400 feet because it's got a lot of glide without that strong fade of a distance driver. But in the woods is where I'm really most comfortable. And I really like a Z Undertaker for the woods. I'm carrying 3 of them right now. Again, variety of stabilities. This is a really good disc for being able to throw whatever angle you choose and then keeping it on that angle. I can probably get these out to 360, 370 pretty comfortably while being able to throw hyzer flips or straight shots that have a little bit of finish to them. Highly recommend the Z Undertaker. So that's it for drivers, but what I found is that I end up throwing a lot more slow discs regardless of whatever course it is. It's a lot easier to control the fade, the way they land and skip. So I carry 4 mid-ranges, but know all of them very intimately. One that's been getting a lot of play on open courses is a Z Wasp. This one's max weight. I like using it to throw gentle flex shots that want to finish back to the left, or for flat to hyzer shots in the wind. If by now you haven't heard about the Comet, you need to get one. This is a wonderful disc for like just about anything. If you have one disc, it should be a Comet. I'm carrying 3 right now. 1 is a Z and 2 are ESPs. I like throwing between 175 and max weight. It's kind of just when you find the right one, you know it. These are great discs for throwing hyzer flips, straight shots, and they don't lie to you. They go exactly where you tell them. They have a ton of glide. I'll throw these out to 350 or so, pretty much on a dead rope. And then for putters and approach discs, I'm carrying a Z Flex Zone. This is max weight. I've had it in my bag for almost a year, but it's still plenty overstable. The Z Flex Zone changed how I approach baskets because it's so overstable and it doesn't glide, which is actually a really nice thing when you're trying to just kind of point and shoot. It's really overstable. It's a flat top, so it's comfortable for throwing forehands or backhands. My throwing putter right now is a Elite X Soft Challenger. This one's pretty old. It was used when I got it, but it's still really good for throwing straight, gentle hyzer flips, but it always has a left finish at the end. It's kind of just that tacky disc that you know where it's going to go. I like throwing straight, hard shots. It's an Elite X Challenger. And then I'm carrying 2 Soft X Roaches. The green one's my main putter, and then the red one's really good for approach shots. By the time you've gotten them in the bag for about a year or more, they are flippy. So I don't have to put a ton of power on these to get them to flip over, to be glidey, or to go straight. That's my putting style. I just want to go straight at the basket without a whole lot of pace on it. So I really like throwing Soft X Roaches for that. If you have any more questions about what I'm throwing or what else is in my bag, please feel free to hit me up, and I'm really excited to be on Team Discraft. Thanks, everybody.